Oh, hi. Welcome back to Daytime. RogersTV.com is the website. Sorry, I'm currently spending July 2008 in Orlando, Florida, following the saga.
Well, that's what a good book can do. It can just take you to any place.
It's
really.
the saga of Gord Mattis, a 24-year-old left-handed pitcher. If that sounds familiar, it may be because it's written by I won't say how old he is, left-handed pitcher. Mike Arsenault joining us. Mike, obviously many of us would remember you from your days with the London Majors. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
So this book, as Ken sort of mentioned, it sounds similar to you. Somewhat. Is it semi-autobiographical or is it?
No, I would say the similarities end with Gord Mattis being a left-handed pitcher and myself being a left-handed pitcher, because Gord is much better at baseball than I'll ever be, throws harder, and for anyone interested in maybe getting a copy, I can vow to you that if you saw me pitch last year for the London Majors, my writing skills are much better than my pitching skills.
Okay.
Really?
Fair enough.
Okay, that's good to know. Nothing against your pitching skills, but did it ever cross your mind to do an autobiography?
No, because my life isn't that interesting. But when I started writing this, I didn't really know what to write about, but what do I know? I know pitching and I know baseball. So I kind of started developing the story 3 years ago and kind of going through different characters and different scenarios. Where did I want to set it? And I decided to set it in the States because I figured U.S. baseball fans will read books about baseball based in the U.S. They won't read books about baseball based in Canada, whereas Canadians will read just books about baseball. So that was a conscious decision to set the book in the U.S., and it follows Gord Mattis and his teammates through one season in single A ball in Florida and kind of captures the trials and tribulations, the ups and downs of playing in minor league baseball. It's a very stressful experience, that close to realizing your dream of playing in the major leagues, and also flashes back to his high school, college, and independent league days as well.
I would think his story mirrors many players' life experiences.
And that's what I wanted to do, because with a lot of sports books and movies, there's always kind of the Hollywood ending. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to make sure this was an unflinching portrayal of life in minor league baseball. So, I mean, again, there's some boys will be boys action in there. Guys, 20-year-old guys aren't maybe the nicest guys in the world, not the most mature, so that's covered in there.
Really?
And again,
Shocking.
Shocking. I know.
Shocking.
This is a breaking news. But so, and I wanted to make sure that all the characters were represented. So there's a kaleidoscope of different characters. They're not one-dimensional, they're multi-dimensional, and kind of, again, there's good to bad with everyone. So.
You mentioned the darker side of minor baseball. Is that what you're talking about? The boys will be boys, misbehaving, that kind of thing? Or is there an even darker side to minor league ball?
No, again, with the misbehaving, that's in there. But just baseball in general, it's a very tough occupation. Like a lot of times baseball players in minor leagues almost treated like cattle. Right? Because they're just looked at numbers or just a body who can perform tasks. So, I mean, they'll cut guys without any kind of disregard for how it's going to affect them or their family or their living situation. So it's very cutthroat. And so a lot of the times guys have to let off steam outside of the game because of the pressure. Like it's such a pressure cooker that they're in, having to succeed and produce every night. So it is, and that's kind of what I take the book through as well. So you really are with these guys through the good and the bad.
Is there a sense of unrequited dreams of glory to the book at the end too? You know, chasing that dream that probably isn't going to come.
Well, it's within their grasp, but I'm not going to give away the ending. So that's what you'll have to read. You'll have to read and find out.
Fine, I'm flipping to the last page.
So you can't do that. The title of the book, I actually myself learned firsthand how far the pitching mound is from the...
Really? How did you learn that, Sabrina?
Yeah, because I threw the first pitch at the home opener of the London Majors game.
I saw that when I was
there. So I realized it is 60 feet, eh?
How far?
I hit the plate.
If I end this book like 54 feet, that would have
helped.
More? Okay.
Much easier.
More importantly, if the plate was at 54 feet, it would have helped me. But anyway, just saying. Any plans to do another piece of work in the future?
Actually, I have a second book written, because when I had the first book done, I tried to get published and no one was interested. So I figured I would write a second book. If this ever did get published, I'd have kind of another iron in the fire, and I could kind of capitalize on hopefully the success of this one with a second one. I'm actually writing a third one, which kind of goes back to baseball. The second one is a little bit of a departure, more action adventure. So.
Wow, busy guy. If Mike looks familiar to you, you can also find him hosting Urban Self-Defense right here on Rogers TV. When does that air?
That will air this July, the second season. So we're
Second
actually
season.
filming episode 3 of the second season today and episode 4 tomorrow. So it's going to be a busy weekend.
Wow.
Is that why we get the entertainment reporter for Channel 13 in the book? Is that a secret shout out to Rogers TV?
See, there's, for people
Hey.
from London, there might be a little bit of some Easter eggs, little nuggets in there that you
I
may
like that.
recognize. So
Easter eggs in his book is awesome.
Great.
Where can we get the book?
you can buy it at my website. It's mikegarsenault.blogspot.com. You can order through PayPal there, and I'll send everyone who buys one from there a signed copy. So
Great.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Mike.
thanks for having me.
All right.
It's called 60 Feet, 6 Inches by Mike Arsenault. You
As
can
I learned.
pick it up on his website. All right, when we come back, we are also getting ready for a home opener. Once again, right here in London, it's FC London. The home opener is here next on Daytime. Hang on.